Hey everyone, welcome back to Kearns Customs Garage. I am your host, David Kearns, and today we are going to be painting the engine. If you're new to the channel and want to get caught up on what we've done so far, go check out our other videos here. We do a weekly update to the cost tracker for this project, which we'll be covering at the end of the video. If you want to check out the full budget, I linked a copy of it in the description of our first video. That way you can follow along with the items that still need to be completed or use it as a template for your own project. And with that, let's get started. Supplies that we're going to be using today are some brass wire brushes, some trash bags or plastic tarps, some painter's tape or masking tape, and a good respirator. We also need paint and primers, so for those of you who posted your guesses in the comments section of the last video, if you guessed we would be painting it orange, congratulations, you get a gold star. The most important thing to know about painting on any project is that every single one is 90% prep and 10% actual painting. So we used our wire brushes to get the surface rust off, then wiped it down with an engine degreaser. We did a majority of the taping last weekend, so now we're just covering the big areas with a trash bag that I cut up. Then we make sure the tape is really stuck on both surfaces so no paint will accidentally spray inside. Once we have everything taped up, we grab our handy respirator and start with light coats. We want to make sure that each layer has time to dry before adding another one, so that way we don't create runny streaks. In total, I put about 3 layers of primer on. Might seem a little bit overkill, but it's worth it. After that, we set the engine aside for a few hours to allow the primer to dry up before applying the paint, which gave us enough time to get some world-class subs. Once we got back, we repeated the same process with the paint, making sure not to spray too much on at once. And here is the finished product. We also went ahead and painted the intake and heads too, which look pretty nice. Since the paint requires a day or two to cure, we decided to call it a day so we don't damage the new paint while trying to work on something else. Updating the cost tracker here with paint and primer costs, you can pick these cans up just from any auto parts store or off of Amazon. Today we're spotlighting Brothers Truck Parts. I think this channel is probably one of my favorites out there. The guys provide incredible tutorials for just about any restoration project you can do on one of these old trucks. One thing I am curious about was that they used this rust reformer on some rusted body panels, which is supposed to transform the rust so it won't spread. I'm interested to hear the experience you guys have had with something like this. Maybe I should have used it on the engine before I painted it. We'll see how it works out. Life is all about lessons. But that wraps up our video for today. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already to keep up with the new videos that get posted. Thanks for joining us. Tune in next time where we'll be doing some final repairs before assembly. Once again, this is David Kearns with Kearns Customs Garage.